Hi everybody! I am outside today, enjoying the beautiful weather. Even though it's in the 90s, I think it's still pretty hot, but at least there's breeze, and so I figured I'll take advantage of it and sit outside and stitch, and figured I'll also do my updates outside and record this outside. So let's begin, I guess. So updates of what I've been working on, and I will be doing a haul of what I got during my trip to Reading, Pennsylvania this morning, as well as a clip of me stitching in the car or in my husband's truck during our road trip to North Carolina. That was a very quick trip. It's like, I think we were only there for one full day to take care of some things, and then now we're back in Pennsylvania. And then we booked a very last minute vacation to Dominican Republic before my packers come next week. So we will be in Dominican Republic for a total of 5 nights. Then we'll have 2 days to get the house ready for my packers, and then after that we will be moving to Oklahoma. So it's gonna be a very busy July, and so I'm hoping to be able to still squeeze in some stitching time. So all right, let's begin. The last time I told you guys that I was doing a stitch along with Belinda at the Itch to Stitch. Hi Belinda, if you're watching. And so I wanted to show you guys my progress. I was gone for about 3-4 days total, so I haven't really worked on her for the last 4 days because I had some people over and didn't have time to stitch, and because she's on a scroll I had to put her away, but I've made some good progress. Let me show. Okay, so this is her now. I'm gonna see if I could squeeze in the what she looked like before. So now she has a face. I am planning on working on her arms soon, and then her body and her fins. So yeah, so that's how she looks like. I'm gonna need to make this dot again. So I'm going to put her down gently. So that's that. I'm really enjoying stitching her so far. I think she's coming along very nicely. And then I showed you guys that I was also stitching on the Garden Party by Mirabilia, of course. And this is how she looks like now. So I've managed to stitch one girl, except her arm. I'm going to be working on her arm today. So that's how she looks like. She has a face and the body and a dress. So I've done her dress. The only thing is, as I'm looking at her now, I substituted the white for the B5200 DMC, and I don't know if it's just a little bit too white. So I don't know, comment below and tell me if it's okay, if it looks okay. But I did her face 2/1, and then I'm planning on, so I'm just gonna start stitching the bird, but I'm actually gonna frog this and stitch it 2/1 as well to give it dimension. So I've been working on her, I think, for the last 2 weeks. So I think I made good progress on her. So I'm hoping to have more stitching time. Debating whether I should bring something, maybe this one, to stitch with me during our vacation. I don't know if my husband would like that very much. So and then this is how the pattern, or when it's done, should look like. Alright, so I haven't touched the Sleeping Princess since my update, only because I've really been enjoying stitching the garden party and I was on a roll, and so I decided to just keep stitching. So yeah, okay. So now to my haul. If you have not heard, Mirabilia, or Nora Corbett, celebrated her 25 years of designing Mirabilia designs, and so they released 5 patterns that are out of print. I ordered the Fairy Moon embellishment pack as well as a Seaside Kingdom pack. The Lady of the Flag, that's the one that I was going to show you guys as my fully finished object. That was, I stitched her, I would say 4 years ago. I don't know where the pattern is. I've been looking for it and can't find it. So I will show you guys her in the next video, when maybe when my packers start packing my stuff, because she's upstairs on my well, upstairs, she's up on my cabinet. What is it called? Not cabinet, my china hutch, and so that's where she lives. But I can't take her down, so I think once my, or before my packers come, I'm going to go ahead and take a video clip of that. Alright, so those are the 2 things I ordered. They should come sometime while I'm gone, and I guess I'll include that haul in the next video too. But yeah, so if you didn't know, you could probably still find a store that still carries or still has some of those out of print patterns. So it was the Lady of the Flag, Seaside Kingdom, the Fairy Moon, the Butterfly Fairy, I think the name, as well as the Queen Mermaid, are the 5 patterns. And then she also came out with an anniversary pattern, which is the Lady Mirabilia. But I haven't seen anybody receive that pattern yet, and because we're moving, I'm a little hesitant ordering it at 1, 2, 3 stitch, and then have it come here, and then it will just be a mess for me to figure out where the package is. So I think I'm gonna wait until we finally move and are in our house before I order. Anyway, I'm drinking strawberry smoothie. I made it, homemade strawberry smoothie, while I'm stitching. Alright, so let's move on to my haul. So I'm gonna also put the clip of my day trip to the Stitch and Stuff in Reading, Pennsylvania towards the end of this video. So if you guys are interested in what the store looks like, you can go and watch it. They were having a all Nora Corbett patterns for $5, and so there were also some Mirabilia. Unfortunately, I didn't know about this until yesterday. So I decided I'm gonna go wake up and drive like an hour and a half to the store to see what they have. I saw at first it was only Nora Corbett designs, and so I figured I'm gonna go ahead and look to see what they got. But when I got there, there were still like some Mirabilia patterns that were left, so I picked those up as well. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. It's like, this is the bag. It's really heavy. It's full of stuff. I spent so much, but my birthday was last week, a week and a half ago. Yeah, last week. Today's Friday. I figured I can treat myself. My husband has also finally came home, and I'm also gonna put the clip somewhere in the video if you'd like to see it, of our welcome home ceremony or welcome home moment at the airport. So yeah, so if you guys are interested, you can watch it at the end of the clip. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. The first one is this Nora Corbett design pattern. It's called the Bella Butterfly and Bella Bee. It is the Bella Portraits, what do you call that? What do you call this? series. So these were only $5. They were originally $13. I also got from the Nora Designs the letter D. I have the letter K. I wanted to find the letter R, because then I could put DKR, my husband and I's initials. Maybe put it in our bedroom, but I didn't see it. So that's that. I'll pick that up just so I can stitch it for my husband. And then for the Mirabilia patterns, I picked up the Enchanted Mermaid. And it says, I love Mill Hill crystal treasures and beads nestled between silky stitches on cross-stitch handwork. It seems to me that they could have been harvested by mermaids in deep sea gardens and then sold to merchants traveling the abyss. So that's what it said on the back. But so this is $5. It was originally $14, and because I thought, well, I'm gonna go and spread the love, I also picked up another pattern which I will be doing a giveaway on my, I haven't decided yet. I suppose this on YouTube. So I'm gonna run a giveaway for about a month. So today is the 29th of June. And so I'm going to run it until July 29th. And I'm going to pick a winner. And all you have to do is be a subscriber. Also follow me on my Instagram. I am under the Stitchery Book. And then on the bottom, comment to me, what is your favorite vacation? I'm always trying to find somewhere to go with my husband. And so I thought, yeah, I would like to hear where your favorite vacation is. It can be winter, spring, whatever vacation, your favorite one. Comment it down below, and I'm going to pick a winner on July 29th. And it is open to anywhere. I will ship anywhere. So yeah, so comment down below if you want to win that one. I also picked up the Red Lady Pirate. This is also $5. It says, one of the most ruthless and cunning of the female pirates of the 16th century. I actually don't know if I'm going to stitch her. This is really not my kind of pattern, so we'll see. I thought $5, why not? I will add on to my growing collection. And then I picked up the Twin Mermaids. This was originally $15.50 I got it for $5. And it says, these queens of the underworld rule the ocean depths and creatures within. So, very cool. So those are the patterns I got. The reason why I drove to the store in Reading, Pennsylvania. If you are looking for any more of the Nora Corbett designs, there's a ton of pixies and mermaids, as well as the mermaid letters left. Like, I think pretty much all the letters were still there, and they were all $5. They ship anywhere. So if you want to call them, I would put the information down below of their phone number, and I think they take orders on the phone as well. And they also have a website, so I'll put those all down below. But if you are listening and you want to do an order, they are located in 3646 Pottsville Pike, Route 61, Reading, Pennsylvania 19605. And for phone number, it's 610-929-2464. There's also a toll-free for those that are not in the United States. It's 1-800-730-2464. So I'm gonna put all that stuff down below, and I'll also put their store hours so you know when to call them. So yeah, so that's the Mirabilia ones. I also picked up fabric because I was already there, why not? The first fabric I got is this, I think it's raw linen, opalescent, and this is a 32 count. I'm gonna stitch something on this, which I'm gonna show you guys here shortly. So it has the sparkles. I also got crystal truffle opalescent in 18 by 27, so fat quarter fabric. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put on here yet, but it has what do you call that? It's hand dyed, so we'll see. I should probably looked at it and open it up, but I got that. I also picked up this one. It's called China Pearl. I like the color. And I also got Dove Gray. I don't know what I'm gonna stitch on her yet. I really wish I got her. I think I would have stitched the Enchanted Mermaid on this instead of the ice blue. So those are the 4 fabrics I got. And then I was checking out and I saw this. The needle travel. It's so huge. This is in the United States, unfortunately, but it has all the directory and directions from major highways of cross stitch store, needle point store, and I think quilt store all over the states. And so because we're going to be driving to Oklahoma, I wanted to see if I could find one that's close to our route. This was like 10 bucks. Okay, I got one of those. I also picked up Wonder Invisible Thread, because I'm about to bead. I normally used Nymo, but I figure I'm going to give this one a try. It looks like it's thicker than the one I got from Walmart. So, and then I also got Splendor, what is this? Strandable 12 ply silk. I was thinking of using these for the skin when I'm doing the 2/1, and maybe it would lay flat and nicer than the DMC. I saw what is that? Cross stitch with Luda. This is what she uses to do the skin. So I picked this up, but I don't think I got all of the colors. And then I also got the the blush porcelains, in case I'm gonna try it out first to see if I like it, and then order more later. So I got those. I also bought 2 needle packs. These are my favorite needles, hands down. They are the best, and I like the number 28. Okay, so as I was checking out, I mentioned to the lady that was checking me out that I was wanting to stitch like the cottages. And remember I said I wanted to do the gingerbread cottage from Little House Needleworks. I think that's what it is. No, there's another one. Can't remember. The cottages. You know which one I'm talking about. The gingerbread ones. And so, but I was telling her that I don't know if I really like the design. They seem a little bit kid-like. And so, but I wanted to do something like a house series, or the cottages series for Christmas. And so she was like, well, how about this one? And they had like their new stuff right there on the counter. And so I was like, well, I really like that. And then she goes, well, I'm actually stitching that, this series. So she got the one she's working on from the bag and she showed it to me. And so I got to see I got to see what she's working on, or how it looks like so far. But I got the Farmhouse Christmas by Little House Needleworks. So this is a 9-part snowy series, and so I thought it would look really good. And then they had like what she was working on, she had a border. So I got all of the 6 that they have out so far. So the first one is this one. Part 1 is the little red barn. That's how it looks like. And then I also got the part 2, which is the Horsin Around. And I think you can also make these as ornaments. And then I got the part 3, which is Grandpa's Pickup. And then the part 4, which is Daisy Darlin. And part 5 is the Grandma's Quilt. And part 6, the last one, the newest one that just came out, is Pinewood Farm. So I'm planning on stitching this maybe next month. Yeah, maybe July. Sometime when we get settled, I think I'm gonna start it. But though, so I told her I'd really like to have it all in one what do you call that? In one big fabric. So that's why I picked up the Opalescent and Raw. I want it to be a little bit more sparkly so that I can stitch the whole design. And then she's like, well, because you're doing it the whole entire piece, she gave me this. It's like a grid and the border, if I wanted to stitch the border as well. And so it's pretty cool. I really like it. I probably should have asked her what they use for the border, but I think I can do whatever on here. So yeah, so this is the layout. This is how it should all look like when they and they kind of help you, guide you where the houses should be. So that's that. And then the last thing, oh, so I got the series, the pattern, and then I also picked up the Molly picture of the Little House Needleworks Early American. She's the number 9 because we're going to Pottsville, Oklahoma. It's kind of like field artillery home of the field artillery, and so Molly picture is like a very significant person. One of the early Americans for the field artillery woman. So I figured I'm gonna go and stitch her maybe like a welcome or whatever if I have to gift her to someone. Alright, am I on this thing? Alright, I just want to show how I stitch in the car. This is what I'm working on. My iPad's right here. My husband is the one driving. Our dog's right here. See Clyde? So I have my needle minders on the actual stitching thing. And I'm almost done in the skirt. It's fine, honey. My iPad's right here. And then I have a charger right over, whoops, right here. And then beside my husband's truck, this is where I keep all the ones I'm using, the DMC. And because this pattern, it just keeps repeating the same colors over and over, so I have them out already. And then below my feet is where I put my bag of stitchy stuff. It's all kind of crazy. And I gotta have a blanket because it's blankets. Anyway, that's it. I just want to share that. We are somewhere in Virginia. Bye. When we went on a hour and 20-minute road trip so that I could shop at, oh, you can see it, at Stitch and Stuff in Reading, Pennsylvania. This is gonna be my last time to come to this needlework store before we move. And so I figured I'm gonna go and check them out. So I'm gonna see if I could record inside. If not, I'll try to take some pictures then. All right, see you guys. It's patriotic. Needleworks.
Pre-printed fabrics. That's original. Yeah. Well, it's her thing. Oh, it would be very successful. Yeah.
How pretty. Some lavender and lace.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully white. Yeah, I just want to have that trim.
That's pretty. I love this thing. These are their Halloween Mill Hill beads. A ton of Mill Hill beads. They have embellishment pack. And winter white Santa. Oops, I'm gonna get this. Oh, that's pretty. Shepherd's bush. Country cottage.
Yeah.
So cute. Krennic. Oh, the Krennic. Crescent colors, classic color works, all the silk. There are some frames. They have Splendor Rainbow Gallery, which I'm gonna pick up some of these today. Pretty silk colors. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, you wanted white? Yeah, okay.
Water lilies. Watercolors.
And then they're just simply stop making them. Yeah, I don't see them in here. Okay. Oh, I like this one.
It's a lot of stuff.
That's okay,
I know the fabric.
18 by 18.
They have Ada, linen, Joblin, casual, linen, overdyed. That's really pretty.
That's fine. Okay.
Some dyed ones.
I'm trying to find a button. Having a hard time.
And all these stuff.
On
Snap.
eBay, there was like 4 for, I don't know, like $40.
It's pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. All the country cottages. That's so cute. Whisper.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I think that's a nice
Buttons.
idea. To put
That-
them all on.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
can stitch it and then
The Hometown Holiday
tell 'em
series.
I
The
would put the others in.
House Needlework.
Yeah.
I have to get some of these.
Little hearts.
I don't know if those, I don't
Or
know
are
if
they
you
stitched?
stitched. It might be stitched.
Mill Hill. Lots of Mill Hill.
Heart buttons.
Lots and lots of Mill Hill. Beads.
Get our buttons here.
And the button
Okay.
beads.
In fact, if you wanted to use like hearts, stars, maybe even like a butterfly in front of one of the
Right.
names, you could, mix it up, whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then the thing
I
is,
think I'm going.
they're having a
Okay.
sale under Nora Carbet. $5. Call them. They have all the
We have everything out
mermaids
here,
and most
too.
of the
I
mermaid
just put my little friend
Okay.
there.
letters.
I put it in there.
Okay, so I'll put all that in the same bag then, if that's okay
Then-
with you.
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
get this one. And I'm gonna get another one so I can do a giveaway.
I thought he-
I think so too. Did you see the cactus cat?
Yeah, I got the garden cat.
Oh, that's the summer. Soldier. Oh, how cute. That's a good idea. And you can change it up.
Open your frame.
More Mill Hill.
8581, Tracy.
Yeah, that'll look nice. That little
Yeah,
friend
you
will
can
look
make your little,
They also do
you
framing.
can go to AC Moore and buy a little American flag or some other
Right.
little red, white,
All
stuff.
their
That's stuff
Christmas
all over the
ones.
place.
So
Credit
those
or
are
debit?
pretty.
credit,
Okay.
please.
Got that other little stuff you
Is
put
that
over.
stitched?
Yes, it is.
These.
That's a crosswinds
Christmas.
design.
It must have took like forever.
No, it didn't seem to take her as long as you might think.
Mm.
And we have another person who was admiring it and she's stitching it and
That's
she was like halfway done.
Really?
Uh-huh. And
Oh.
it wasn't taking her long.
That is so pretty. I know that's Nora Corbett.
I know when I looked at that
Lizzie
chart, I
Kate.
always liked it. I thought that's really neat. But seeing it stitched, I didn't realize there were these 2 goldfinches
They
there.
frame
Or
things
the
here
indigo
too.
bunting up there or the little
I like the
butterfly.
fabric how it goes from
Pretty
blue
cool.
to green.
Yeah, and they do.
They have
their own
lavender
fabric.
lace,
Austin has their own
Christmas
fabric.
ones
The
here.
fabric alone costs $59.
How much?
$59.
All the
Yeah.
Christmas things you need.
Well, it can be, can't it?
I have something I didn't finish yet.
Halloween.
And
Little House Needleworks Cottage.
buttons, I bought all the buttons and stuff and everything. And
I'm
it
gonna
was
need
like-
that. I want to stitch that
I
one.
think I'm only
This is so pretty.
probably $50 and I didn't get framed yet.
Yeah, uh-huh. Because sometimes I think, oh, well,
Alright,
guys, you
pretty
know,
cool.
the fabric, the threads are on sale or whatever, it's like, oh, I did
There's some
good.
frames there.
Then you add it up and it's like, whoa,
I know. You don't think about
no
it.
you don't.
You try not to.
Mill Hill frames. Prairie
Stitching it,
Schooler.
some people don't understand
I think
why
these are
something
new.
is expensive.
Right. And I was looking
Pretty.
online because in this one Facebook group, across this club I was looking.
Yeah.
Then, she was thinking of doing stuff on her own, and then I was looking at all the comments, and one of them said, of course, what you just said, that people don't realize
Uh-uh.
how much, so if it's a lot,
That's like if you make something for someone, they gotta be somebody who appreciates what you're doing.
right. Or not like, I heard horror stories, like, I don't know if it was you or there was, somebody said they, did like a really nice, I guess like a blanket or something. And the next time they went over to the person's house, it was in like, the dog was using it.
Oh, well, I know Peggy talked about stitching something for someone, like a baby sample or whatever, and she said, and there she saw it in the closet at the place.
See, like, I mean, I kind of know if I stitch something for people like my girlfriend, you know, I know she appreciates it.
Yeah.
And I know like
Lip
other
sleds.
people, and like, you know, like my mom or, you know, something like that.
You do it for somebody
how
who would
pretty.
appreciate that.
Yeah, or like, I stitched
love
something
their
for,
things they have in
Penny's
this store.
sister, which is, I guess,
Craft
the
holders.
my future sister-in-law. And
Very cool.
I stitched, it was from a
Alright,
magazine.
that's
It
it.
was a Little House Needleworks, and then at the
Alright, anyway, that is all. My camera is about to die. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and thank you for all the warm welcome. I really appreciate it, and I just love watching all of you. My favorite right now that I've been watching is Kindred Stitcher, also Belinda, and the Ladybird Stitcher. I can't remember her name. I have it, I swear. But yeah, so those are the ones I've been following and liking. I've also been liking, like following and watching Stephanie from, I'm gonna put the information right here somewhere or down below, of the several stitchers that I've been really enjoying. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and happy stitching, and I will see you guys very soon on my next video. Bye.